Thanks for being with us on AM this morning, quarter of an hour away from 9. The cost of living crisis has hit Kiwis hard and it could soon get a whole lot harder. Some households will be spending 18% of their income on interest payments by the middle of next year, about twice as much as in 2021. Thanks to our partners at Property Apprentice, its owner and financial advisor Debbie Roberts joins us now with tips on how to manage mortgage stress. Hey Debbie.
Good morning.
People will really welcome this chat.
It's been a tough couple of years, hasn't it?
What do you feel hearing from your customers?
There's a lot of pain out there, you know, and I mean we're feeling it too because obviously we have mortgages that we have to sort out as well. So I think the important thing to remember is that this is a temporary problem. It's not a permanent issue. So first thing, when you're looking at refixing a mortgage, don't go for the cheapest interest rates because they tend to be the longest term, and potentially we're at the peak of the interest rate cycle already, you know. So yeah, just have a good chat with your mortgage advisor. But if you're really struggling with those mortgage payments, there's plenty of help out there. I would suggest the first thing that you should do is have a good look at your budget. So Sorted website has got a really good budget tool there, so that's sorted.org.nz. So yeah, have a look at that, see if there's areas that you can cut your costs. Get boarders or flatmates, you know, pretty easy to find boarders or flatmates at the moment because there's a lot of people that are crying out for rental properties. So that can help with your cash flow position as well. Budget advisors are there to help, and a mortgage advisor, you know, talk to your mortgage advisor because there could be extra things you can do with your loans, like extending loan terms or refinancing to get interest only. Last resort is to do a mortgage holiday.
Right, yeah.
That's the last resort.
Can you move around? Is it advisable to shop around to other lenders, or does that actually cost you money?
No, it doesn't generally cost you money at the moment because like banks will charge penalty fees and, you know, break costs if you're coming off a high interest rate and refixing at a lower one, which is one of the reasons why you don't want to pick a high long-term interest rate at the moment. But yeah, mortgage advisors can absolutely help, and they, you know, some banks are friendlier than others for people in different financial positions. So, you know, talk to a good mortgage advisor and they can sort you out. But if all else fails, like if you can't go on to interest only or anything like that, if you're really struggling financially, then that's the time to go and talk to your bank directly. So, you know, go and talk to them. There's teams there that are ready to help. So specialist teams for people that are in financial distress. So go and talk to them, but make sure you do that before you miss mortgage payments, because when you start getting into mortgage arrears, it becomes harder for the banks to help you.
Yeah. What's a good way if you are just signing on to a mortgage now, or you're looking to refix, of not putting your eggs all in one basket? How do you ensure that?
Yeah, so one of the things that you can do, especially if you've got a large mortgage, is chunk it up. You know, because nobody knows when interest rates are going to come down. Some economists are saying not until 2025. Others are saying, you know, end of next year. My personal thoughts are I think interest rates could come down earlier than that because there is so much stress in the market at the moment, and you know, with stress people are spending less, which is going to help inflation, as brutal as that sounds. But yeah, so interest rates could come down as early as middle of next year. So chunk your mortgage up, you know, fix it on different expiry dates. But this is something that the mortgage advisors can help talk you through that process.
Hedging your bets a wee bit, aren't you? Yep. 11 away from 9. Always lovely to see you, Debbie. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you very much for your advice over this whole year. It's very much appreciated. That segment was thanks to our partners at Property Apprentice, Debbie Roberts, Property Apprentice owner and financial advisor.
Thanks for the chocolates too.